Are we live?
Yes, you
alive.
are.
You hear us?
America.
America.
Welcome to sports in layman's terms. I'm your boy Willie Soso, and to my right we have.
I'm Walter Cronkite.
You look like him too.
And he said it with a straight face.
Just kidding, America. TV franchise,
See,
aka Walter Cronkite.
off to the bullshit already.
Is that that's the anchor from? Okay.
The very old and very dead Walter Cronkite. To my left we
R.I.P.
have R.I.P. TBD, aka.
Don't
No,
you say
LMNOP.
R.I.P. TBD? That's not good.
At LMNOP
TBD, thank
over
you.
there.
Memo,
And
memo,
All
P.
right.
And to her left we have.
A work in progress. Y'all know my name, man. They know my name. I know my name. But as I say every week, I'm gonna get better at saying this though.
Wait,
Now working on it.
As earlier today, we were speaking, and you were Gordon Ramsay, right? Because you were cooking.
Wow. When Gordon Ramsay,
Gordon Ramsay.
he's not as good as I am.
Oh, okay.
I've been to his restaurant. That shit is not very tasty.
You have him mistaken for
So yeah, so
Gordon
we're off to a swimming start.
Gordon, if you heard that, it's the goddamn truth. You need to go to that restaurant in Vegas and knock the fucking teeth in.
Ramsay. I'm not about to do this.
SDMH. Listen,
You will not state acronyms.
this is Sports and Layman's
We are a
Terms.
sports show. Obviously, we are.
Around
We are.
here, we have no coach speak, no media spin, just some fans at the bar with the drinks, talking to sports, just like you. We're beaming live from our favorite watering hole, Snooker's Pool and
Snooks.
Pub in Livonia. Chime in, come on down, get a burger. All right, not from Gordon Ramsay though.
Wait a minute.
A burger. Shit.
Let's just
Beneath
get
me.
into it, man.
Okay.
Let's. All right.
We gotta
okay.
address the elephant in the room.
We're Detroit sports fans, and we're in mourning. We're not in mourning. We're just fucking pissed because our Detroit Lions, who we still ride with, ride or die, they choked. They choked.
I wouldn't.
I don't know how else to say it. They choked. And we do not know how to feel about it around here because we were 30 minutes from the
They
Super Bowl.
choked. They had no gag reflexes at all either.
I thought you were a work in progress.
I'm trying.
We had that game in the bag, man. We did. And then the second half came along and
Couldn't touch a ball if they attached to your penis.
What the
we just
fuck?
don't keep this shit rolling, huh? Okay.
That was
Oh.
good one.
They was dropping the balls though, wouldn't they?
Like it was warm.
But we're
Just let me know when the show starts. That'd be good.
That's fair.
Already started.
franchise listen, man. You know I had to get that. America, I didn't even have this on the show sheet. I didn't. If it were left up to me, which I mean, I guess shit is what
I
it
mean, it
is.
is.
But still, I was not going to address it. But as soon as the cameras went on, I was like, I
We have to.
have to
We
say
have to.
something. I had to.
But let's say this. Great season. In fairness, we were excited from when they rallied around when they didn't make it to the playoffs the previous season. Made sure Green Bay didn't make it. So we were excited. We all knew that they were going to have a postseason. We just did not anticipate it getting. And once I started seeing how they were playing more and more, when it came to the postseason, I'm like, these men can mess around and actually not only go to the Super Bowl, but win it. So disappointing, yes, because we beat ourselves. Pause. But
Okay.
We
Wasn't
still
nobody even thinking
You
about
don't have
that.
to say pause. You're female.
that's fair. But great season, played well. J-Mo stepped up to the plate. Like, I'm disappointed that we didn't go all the way, but I'm not angry and not devastated. I'm just looking forward to the next season. I just didn't want to hear about Taylor Swift anymore, and so now we're gonna have to hear about her next.
Yeah. We're hurt, but we're proud.
Yes,
Good season, boys.
Good season.
We're looking forward
Good season.
to
What's
next
proud? I ain't
season.
proud. What the fuck?
you just became
You're
a
not
bandwagoner.
even a
You're
fan.
not a fan.
You're a hater. So we're not even
I'm not a
talking
hater.
about
I'm
you.
not a hater. Let's get through it. I'm
You're
not a hater.
definitely a hater.
No, I do
That's
follow
like
the
him getting
Detroit
upset
Lions.
that University of Michigan will lose a game. Like he's a hater. Like you're a hater, he's a hater.
That's not a hate. No, hater mean you really don't like the team. I mean,
That was
you
a straight shot that was unnecessary, man.
So I'm pointing. So, not a hater. First of all, I actually bet on motherfucking Lions to win that.
I'm
We
not
all
a hater.
did.
I just talk some shit.
I bet on Lions win that game, man.
We all did.
Yes.
No, I bet money. Y'all motherfucking bet no money.
We all
How do
did.
you know what we did?
I know what y'all bet. What, 10, 15 bucks? I ain't lose no fucking money.
You never bet money you can't afford to lose. That's a
That's
gambling
the point.
problem.
But I don't have a problem losing if they
So
would've
not
lost.
only are you a hater,
didn't-
you're a degenerate gambler.
I
Got
didn't
it.
have a problem
It's
losing.
not a work in progress.
I didn't have a problem. Hold on.
It's just
I didn't have a problem losing if they would have lost the game. Actually lost the game, but to give it to the motherfuckers is the whole problem. Me, they gave them that boy game.
They did.
They did, and
They did.
that's
I knew
where
the
the disappointment
top
comes from.
3 running offense in the fucking league. You run 7 times second hand.
And,
That's it.
To be fair, it was
yeah.
8. But
What the fuck?
And golf was throwing the ball right.
And you were
to him.
killing them with the run in the first half. What
Yes,
changed?
they were.
all facts.
All facts.
All facts. All facts. We
Still excellent job, Dan Campbell. You still the man. You know, hopefully you guys can reflect on this season.
I like
Continue
Dan
doing
Campbell.
what you're doing great.
I like his
Change.
aggressiveness.
I do too, but
But that second play, you should skip that fucking field goal the second time.
That's how. So you got to learn.
At least
but you know
tie it
what?
up.
It's cool. It's cool.
it
But
happened.
very, 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 very well played season. Very well played
All right.
season.
So now that we got that out,
Fumbles.
I'm gonna cry when I get in the car, America. This shit still hurts. But now that we got that out the way, let's move on. Let's move forward.
I can't. I'm hurt.
No, because there is good news on the horizon.
That's fair.
The Detroit Lions offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson, highly coveted OC. He was up for a lot of the coaching vacancies.
Mm-hmm.
He said,
Nah.
I'm coming back. I owe this city a Super Bowl.
Facts.
So now we have Ben Johnson back.
Political. Look, the last 2 jobs was bullshit. He didn't want to take them jobs.
Okay, fine, man.
So it worked in our
can
favor.
we
Stop
romanticize this
But
shit,
he's
you
not a
fucking hater?
He
I mean,
said
no,
he's
but
not a hater.
don't say that he decided to not go because he wanted to win a Super Bowl. That's
He
bullshit.
said that, though.
That's all fucking just saying shit. He
Who
like
hurt
them
you?
other 2. No, I'm just
Who hurt
them
you?
last 2 coach jobs were bullshit jobs.
Point to
He
the
didn't wanna take
football and tell us where they hurt you.
them. Oh,
The
stop.
laces were out.
Let's be real. Am I right, franchise? Am I right?
Look here.
Looking for
Here's my real question.
Oh, here we go.
While I'm glad that we're getting Ben Johnson back, do you all think that he made a mistake? Do you all think that he shortchanged himself? Because these opportunities just don't fall out of the sky. It's only a select few people that catch these jobs every year.
The only way he made that mistake for him, everybody in the NFL realized the Lions had the top offense in the NFL.
Yes.
Everybody knows this.
Mhm.
And they know who's the orchestrator of that, Ben Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
The only way he fucked up is if they go backwards, and they be like, oh shit, like your defense from Dallas, my man, what's his name, Quinn?
Mhm.
They do pull one of them moves, then he fucked up. But I thought they gonna pull that move.
Or they do what Philadelphia did.
Yeah, or they fucking fall apart.
I'm just saying,
I think he will be somewhere next year as a head coach.
I don't
it's
think
just no guarantee that he gets the nod next
will.
year or the year after that.
I don't think he screwed himself because what teams were remaining. So I may as well stay where my name is associated with Stellar versus once you become the head coach, everything, no matter what your offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, special teams, and all that stuff look like, you still take the brunt of
You're
everything.
full response.
So do I really want that associated with my name versus right now, I'm good where I am, I'm making a pretty coin, but I have the status and the attributes because they're not giving everything to Dan Campbell.
You get all the love and have to take very
no-
little of the blame.
Correct.
You also make like
Because when
a
have you ever seen an
fifth
offense-
of the money.
Yeah, but when have you ever seen an offensive coordinator really have to go out to the podium and
You
do
don't.
anything? Exactly.
You don't.
So at this point, okay, I may not make as much as a head coach, but again, I don't have the full brunt of the responsibility for everything that goes left or right on the team. And when stuff goes left, that's when you really have it. They can give you shit in a box and want you to explain why it smells. And if you can't explain why it smells, now you are to blame for everything. At least with this position, he sees the team, but they have a different relationship. That's what makes these Lions so much better than previous seasons. You can tell that they enjoy playing with each other, and there's a rapport and a respect that's there.
Which is why I believe him when he said came back to get a Super Bowl. But franchise,
So what I want to kind of like piggyback on a little bit. What I can't remember what alphabet she is, but she's TPD, whatever. And I can't remember my microphone was on, but I am Walter Cronkite today.
I'm not about to do
But
this.
this is what I'm going to talk about. With Ben Johnson taking his name out of the hat again, 2 years in a row.
right?
And with the NFL going, I think we all seen it now, where NFL is going to younger coaches.
Yes.
Mhm.
Hence, Bill Belichick still sitting at home.
Yet another
You
reason.
know, I think Ben Johnson has time. I think Ben Johnson has time to go to. I seriously think he wanted to go to San Diego or Los Angeles Chargers.
Los Angeles
Chargers. I really thought he was hoping that was still going to be open. If that was still open,
He might have won.
he'd be gone. But I think that he knows that he's probably 30. He's in his 30s. He's looking around the league, seeing all these young coaches coming in,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and some of these young coaches we never even heard of until 6 weeks ago.
You know, sort of kind of like how 2 years ago we had never heard of
Ben Johnson, right?
But that's sort of kind of my point, though. There's always going to be a new name. Somebody next year is going to do something that's going to change the landscape, and they're going to be the new hot name.
Right.
That's the way it
Right,
goes
right.
every year.
I think his work it speaks for itself. So
That's fair.
even if the new hot name come out, I think he's still going to be one of the top candidates to be sought
All right.
after. Jay Jeff said it's not the money issue, it's the pride and something that he wants to prove.
Absolutely.
Bullshit,
See,
Jay Jeff.
I
Jeff,
agree, JJ.
Fuck
That's
what we're
bullshit.
talking about. I agree with you. I really think.
You
And-
know he a hater.
And TBD sort of kind of touched on it. There is a new culture around here, and I do believe that there are people that
Let me ask
they
you a
want
question.
to be here.
Yes.
They
No,
want
no, let
to.
me
They
ask you a
want to accomplish
What were
Here.
the last two jobs available?
Seattle, and Washington.
What the fuck do they have to offer?
No, but
Well,
Seattle,
Seattle has a
Seattle.
lot to offer.
No, they don't.
Seattle's
No,
got
they
taken
don't.
already. Mike McDonald from
No, but
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
that was
Oh,
that
the last
job
two.
didn't get
Yeah, the last two.
taken until
Yeah.
after
yeah.
Ben Johnson said he was coming back.
Well, you know what though, and this rule, the new rule with coaches now, being hired, it's just coach being hired. We're phenomenal for the Lions. And we're
Right.
phenomenal for the Lions.
Correct.
Yeah.
And when can we say that? Ever?
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
We knew he wasn't going to Carolina.
yeah. Nobody
I mean,
wants to go to Carolina.
Possibly Atlanta. Possibly he might have wanted to go to Atlanta. But we all know deep down if it's
Los Angeles.
Los
Angeles.
Angeles
I
I
Chargers.
can
Because
never get that right
Because they
anymore.
got so many teams.
Right. But, I've heard of Coach Herbert and them weapons. Yeah, you'd have a bad defense, but he was probably banking on if it's open, I'll take Los Angeles Chargers. But if not, I'm not going anywhere else.
The other thing to consider is, and Joy, you sort of touched on it as well, being responsible for a rebuild. I think that Washington would be a good job, but it's a reclamation project. They have to start all over.
So I don't.
And maybe he
Washington-
just doesn't want to be responsible for
I
that.
don't think Washington was a good position for him. But like you say, starting over, then
They're starting over with the second pick in the draft, though.
What the fuck does that mean? That don't mean good fucking guarantee gonna work.
That is true.
No, it's never a guarantee, but you're in a better position than others.
You're not in a better position than Washington. You would have been at San Diego. I'm not San Diego. At the Chargers.
He done got you saying
No
that.
doubt. Okay,
Motherfucker got me
so
So my point
y'all
is this:
y'all telling
He
me
would have
y'all
to
figured
start
that
over.
it was LA Chargers or bust for him.
pretty much.
I feel like sometimes when you're that close, I want to finish it out. And if they don't do it this season, then I can see him shopping around because he's still gonna keep selling. They don't even say that no more. That's
I've said it today.
That's just my.
So you're a
personal
hater,
opinion.
No.
a degenerate gambler, and you're old as
I'm
fuck.
being real.
We're keeping receipts
I am
on you.
too.
J.
That's
Jeff,
just my
I agree
humble
with
opinion.
you.
That's just my humble
I
opinion.
agree with you.
This is what Steve Talabou. You understand what I'm saying? Or something of sort. He thinks he's gonna say one of a winner and not start over.
That's
Yeah,
basically
going
what I'm
tomorrow.
saying. You're
Don't
that
worry about
close.
That's-
Why give it
that's
up?
what we just
It ain't
said.
about the work. It ain't about being that close. It's about not going to the other spot
I
and fuck it up.
don't necessarily
What are we
know that to
saying
be
that's
true,
different?
but time will
Totally
tell.
different.
Okay.
He
Time
said
will
he wanted
tell.
to stay here. He really didn't want. He just had
Here-
no choice.
Here's the other thing, though.
He had no choice.
Not only did we have our OC auditioning for a head coach job,
It's not audition.
our defensive coordinator, Aaron Glenn, was also interviewing for the same job.
That bumblebee, don't worry about it.
We just gonna cut his mic off? Do we? And listen to how I'm asking this. Do we want Aaron Glenn to get a head coaching job elsewhere, or do we want him to come back and be the defensive coordinator again for the Lions?
Can I say it?
I want to give him head coach job somewhere else.
Wait a minute.
You want him to get a head coach?
Wait.
I
Until you get a name, you can't talk first.
I got a name. Work in progress.
Well, TB, whatever it
She
is.
ain't got no name.
I'm TB.
Yeah, whatever. Alphabet soup down there. Okay. We got alphabet soup down here. Okay.
We need new defensive
But
coordinator.
if I'm talking about Aaron Glenn, I'm gonna say yes and yes.
Okay.
Because
That's not a
yes,
decision, but
for one thing, I'd like to see him get a job
Like rattling the
because
fence.
he probably does deserve one. Maybe his resume in the field with his defense is not like the greatest, but he started with nothing.
Mhm.
He's getting in the right spot. Two is like I think I'm gonna try to say this so respectfully.
I agree with you, JJ.
I'm gonna say it so respectfully. It's like when we hired Jim
That
Caldwell,
motherfucker need to go.
and Jim Caldwell's got us to a certain spot
Defense
where
sucks, man.
where the new regime that came in kind of like said they could take us to the next spot, which they were probably wrong. They were probably wrong.
Had we got we needed somebody to take us to the next level. We just didn't get that.
But Caldwell got us up to the point where, okay, now relax, guys. We can do this.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
And then we regress.
You know what I'm saying? And then
Because
we went.
someone
And
lies
then
to
we
your
went back.
Instead of
So I'm
elevating.
thinking, yeah. If we lose like Aaron Glenn, and all of a sudden, Rex Ryan's dad. What was his name? The old
yeah.
Buddy
Yeah.
Ryan. Buddy Ryan.
Yeah.
If he came in and he killed our defense, we'd be fucking ecstatic. But I think we'd be more ecstatic if Aaron Glenn finished the job.
Jay Jeff
You know?
said
Uh-huh.
all those teams would, like, still referring to Ben Johnson, they will all have to be a restart. So he's like, Ben Johnson's in a damn good spot where the chemistry is here. He wouldn't have to get the ownership and we can move forward. He does feel that Aaron Glenn needs to go.
All
That's
right.
his opinion. I feel like I wouldn't be mad if he stayed.
Okay.
I wouldn't be. I just want us to do better in the second. Some of the stuff that really stopped us, you got to tackle is the secondary. Because the D line is good. They were sacking, blitzing, doing everything they're supposed to do. It's just that dang secondary. Like Sutton had some good plays in this last game. But you got to be right there and willing to tackle. It's not good enough for you to be there to kind of deflect. And if they catch it, then you flail and you can't tackle them. Because, see, Deebo Samuel was able to get a couple of more yards when he literally was right there giving great coverage. You just didn't tackle or hit hard enough or, swipe at the ball. Like, don't just go for what I covered him.
Okay. So,
That's more
JJ.
of a player thing.
Hey, JJ, first and foremost, thank you for chiming in, my guy. Secondly, Seattle would not have been a rebuild. And I don't know how far he was into the process of getting there. Washington would have been. Now, if he just didn't want to take that on, fine. He would have landed in a good spot had it been Seattle, though. And as far as Washington, as far as coming back here, well, I mean, we know he has a good spot. And I do think that there is an air of unfinished business.
Mhm.
Two things can be true, though. So appreciate that comment. Now, as far as Aaron Glenn is concerned, y'all figure he should go because the defense wasn't stellar this year.
I say he should stay.
Not right. And now, two things about Aaron Glenn for me. I'm conflicted about whether I want him to stay or leave. I'm conflicted because do I want this black man to get a head coaching job? And yes, I do. And we know why. Because they're even as scarce as they are, they're even more scarce for us. So yes, I would like for him to
I
go.
got what you're saying.
I would like for him to go,
Okay.
take the head coaching job, wherever it may be, for that reason. But I also would like for him to come back because I actually think that he did a hell of a job under the circumstances. He unlike Ben Johnson, did not have the pieces.
That's her.
They gave Ben Johnson 2 stud running backs. He had a all-pro receiver.
Mm-hmm.
He had
The top offensive line.
a top 5 quarterback, the top offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Got a fucking monster for a tight end. He had all of the pieces, all of the toys to play with. So yeah, he winds up having a great offense. And yeah, it looks like it runs like a well-oiled machine. And it did. Meanwhile, not saying that Aaron Glenn didn't have anything, but what he had Aiden Hutchinson. Hold on, he gets Aiden Hutchinson, right? He did his thing this year. He gets Cam Sutton, who was decent except for our defensive line, never gets pressure, so he's on an island all the damn time. He gets Emmanuel Mosley, who would have been a stud. That would have been our number 1 quarterback. Except, I'm sorry, he only played 2 plays the entire season before he tore his ACL again. CD Deuce, same thing, was gone for majority of the season, out with injury. Brian Branch was nice, but he was out a considerable amount of time. Jack Campbell, while I think is going to be a good linebacker, he's still a rookie and he's still learning.
Yeah.
My point is, Aleem McNeil showed up. And we stopped the run, which is the other thing to consider. No, we had a problem stopping the pass, but you couldn't run on us. So the defense wasn't as bad as people might make it, and I don't think that Aaron Glenn should get that blame like that. So I would love to see him come back.
So he can't guard
somebody's like watching the chat here. We got some chatter. We got some chatter. We got some chatter.
Let's go to the chat.
We got some chatter.
What are they saying in the chat?
But Hank said, yes.
Sutton is too small.
Yeah.
They need a bigger guy, pause. And he said pause, not me. He said that.
Continue. Who is this talking?
J.
Jeff. He's here. J. Jeff, you are our number 1 fan, J. Jeff. They said, get a chance to come up here, J. Jeff. Get a beer.
Guys, gives Mike Evans, Metcalf, guys like Sutton can't guard a cemetery plot, in my opinion.
That's just not true. The reason that Sutton gets burned more than usual was because later in the season we start blitzing.
That's right.
And when you blitz, that means there's no help from the safety.
Yep.
There's no help from any of the linebackers.
No,
you're on an island.
Yeah.
Prior to us going with these exotic blitz packages, Cam Sutton was actually among one of the better corners in the league.
And Azalone, he was out too, but he a good. Like I like Azalone. I do.
Let me address something you said about the offense against the defense. And he was handling all this stuff in offense and the defense. Come on, hold on. You didn't know Laporta was a beast. Come on, stop it. You didn't know.
No, we didn't, but he was.
He turned out to be.
Okay, so
you didn't
guess what?
I'm gonna say Brown was gonna be what he was. This is all put together by Ben Johnson. He had the same.
Okay, but he had the pieces.
So did the defense.
No, he didn't, and clearly they didn't. Clearly they did.
The defense.
But defense was not what lost that game Sunday.
That was not. You are true about that one, but
defense was not what lost that game.
They didn't help not lose.
They San Francisco scored 27 straight points.
Correct.
So the defense
didn't help not losing.
Does bear a couple billions.
I give you this about defense. I give you about defense. I give this.
I'm just saying
I give you this about the defense on Sunday.
The lack of it.
You put him in a bad situation. You phone the ball in your own end. It's hard for him to come out there and stop that. They used to driving down, get you within in the red zone within 10. They could lock you down at that point.
Yeah, because defense.
And they had no choice at that point. They was all down there.
Defense was the one that won us against Tampa Bay.
Now, defense actually
sure.
The defense actually helped you lose that game. When the ball hit you in your hand and your face piece, motherfucker, you supposed to catch that.
Listen, that was an act of God. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. The moral of this, do we have any more comments? We want to make sure everybody.
Jeff said,
somebody was telling J. Jeff, go ahead and get you some followers. Come on, the chatters. Drinks are on us because of how everything is working.
Steven, that's you, man.
He got it. We good. We're just telling him you part of the family. But
it is Aaron Glenn need to be replaced.
Yes,
so he
but
did mention that.
he
so.
did.
Now, I don't know, J. Jeff, if he needs to be replaced, but if he does get replaced, I hope it is because he has a head coaching job somewhere else.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
But
I just hope
great game, guys. Great season.
Yeah. All right, let's move on because we got some more things that
I
we
don't
need
wanna
to
cry.
cover. I know.
I don't want to cry.
So you all were talking about the Chargers job.
I was gonna say, don't say San Diego.
It's hard not
I'm
to
gonna
say it,
leave
though.
it
It's
to the
hard not to say
Chargers.
it.
The reason that Ben Johnson nor Aaron Glenn were able to get the Chargers job
Bye bye, Harbaugh.
was because Jim Harbaugh got the Chargers job.
Sure did.
Now I'm just gonna ask this, and then I'm gonna duck for cover. Am I the only one that thinks that was a colossal mistake on the part of the Chargers?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think it's a perfect fit.
If you're looking for a shit show, you're right.
And then you can't win without a shit show.
I don't know what type of logic that is.
I'm just saying.
He's a work in progress.
No, I'm
Clearly.
Look at the shit show they had in Kansas City this year. Look at they winners.
I'll just say this.
That wasn't the shit show. They just couldn't catch.
All of a sudden they start catching now.
The only shit show in Kansas City was the one in the
when you
fucking
say-
press box.
So when you say shit, so when you say shit show, what you mean? Explain it. To me.
What I mean is we all remember how Jim Harbaugh left
San Fran.
San Fran.
Win by his choice.
You know, you damn right it wasn't by his choice, but it was by his actions.
Yes. He's a
You don't. Millionaires don't get to talk down to billionaires. When you get into it with ownership and you tell them my way or the highway, well, they tell you, bitch, I bought the highway. Get out.
Hold on, but why was they getting into it?
Because he wants control.
No.
Which is why I think he should have stayed at Michigan. Because he
No.
could have that little control that he wanted.
not the little control.
The reason that happened in San Francisco was the players went to ownership over him, saying that he was fucking too hard on them.
He wanted all control. He wanted full autonomy.
He had the whole thing go against him.
And you cannot
Because he's a dick.
have
That
full
man could be the winner.
autonomy.
Think about it. That's
You
how he
can't
lost
have
his job
full
at Stanford. A lot of people
autonomy
at
in an
Stanford
NFL
didn't like playing with him.
When you do
How you
get
can't
full
say-
autonomy, hold on. When you do get full autonomy in an NFL job, you know what you wind up with?
7 championships? Or
No.
6, my fault.
You get a Hall of Fame quarterback, and then when he leaves, what do you have with that full autonomy? Ask Mike McCarthy what you get with a full autonomy in Green Bay. Ask Jerry Jones
Holmgren had it.
in Dallas what you get with full autonomy.
Holmgren had it.
All I'm saying is,
And look how that turned
He still
out.
had a Super Bowl.
bye-bye. Glad you
I've never,
But you know he
hold
only
on,
left so
I've
he can
never
escape all that
agreed.
investigation shit.
I've never
That's
agreed
part of
to individual running the GM job and the coach job. I never agreed to that anyway. I don't like that anyway. But
He behaves like a hermaphrodite. He's a dick and a pussy. Because he's
Harbaugh
avoiding
is a
the
winner.
investigation.
I think
and he's an
I
asshole.
think he fell into a good position in Chargers, and I think it's gonna work out for him.
I don't know. It's a great position for him to go to. He's just going to fuck it up.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think
What's
that
gonna
the
happen is
GM they
he's
just
going to-
hired.
This
They're gonna let him fuck it
This
up.
is what's exactly gonna happen. They're gonna win a couple of games. He's gonna start feeling himself again. He's gonna start talking to players all reckless and crazy like he normally do. He's gonna start scratching his nuts and showing his ass. And then he's gonna get fired and
So
gotta go
are-
back to another college team.
so are you
That's
saying-
what the fuck is gonna happen?
so are you
He
saying-
started in Stanford,
no.
they didn't like him there. He took that bullshit somewhere else, did a couple of good things. That's
He left
cool.
Stanford.
His brother
They like they fired him.
No, they
got
didn't
transferred.
fire him.
They didn't fire him, but he had to leave.
No,
He
he
have
got the nod.
He left.
He got the nod to go to San Francisco.
Yeah, with good reason. So, but he also tried to block other players from doing stuff. Shout out to Richard Sherman. So me
Now,
personally,
I think we now know why she hates Jim Harbaugh. This stems back to
Yeah.
the issues that
No,
he
we know why she-
and Sherman had
yes,
at Stanford.
yes,
We know why I
So,
say Jim Harbaugh.
so,
hating
Because
ass.
she's been hanging out with you too much.
so you don't like coaches to talk bad to players, but you agree to players talking bad to coaches?
I didn't say nothing about nobody talking about nothing, but don't you block somebody's chances of making it because you got a personal problem with them. Don't put your pussy on the field.
They all do.
Damn.
They all do.
But
Well-
at the end of the day, you got caught, and he's horrible at cheating. He also only left Michigan, so he didn't have to go.
Time to
through
put your kids to
investigation.
bed.
So it is what it is. Bye.
Well, here's the thing about the investigation in Michigan. I mean, I don't think that anything is going to come of that because he is now gone.
Right.
So there's that.
Let your brother beat you some more.
But we will see. We will see how that goes. Let's go on to, and this we don't even really need to spend a whole lot of time on this, but I just want to know if anybody else is purposely and intently rooting for the Chiefs just because I find it impossible to root for the 49ers come Super Bowl time. Is that just me?
No, in reality, I'm
cheering for the refs.
I'm not rooting for neither, but I think the Chiefs gonna win.
I think the Chiefs are going to
All right,
win.
so let's. You did that.
I'm gonna put it this way for me. I'm like, with the Lions being so close to get into the Super Bowl, this Super Bowl, if I be I'll be watching my squares.
Yes.
Then more.
That's all you care
then
about.
more than I watch.
I'm be watching my parlay.
I look up and
I'll be watching my parlay. Sure.
Right. I watch. Yeah, that too. Like I watch. When I hear something on the TV scream, long pass. But I look up. But I'll be like you said, I'll be more important about my parlays and my squares.
I'm just
only because our Lions are so damn close.
I hear you.
And that like that. It took me. I mean, there's not too many days where I'm down. You know, after a sports day, and like I just shut off the whole world.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hear nobody talk about nothing about the Lions game because I was just so
yeah.
You know,
it literally took me 2 days.
And it's gonna roll. It's gonna roll to the Super Bowl. Guess what? I'm gonna look at the San Francisco 49ers up there. That should have been us.
Yes, and that's why. So I'm willing to cook and host a Super Bowl party because my family coming by or whatever. They just found out today. So I'm gonna
hope you're watching.
And other than that, me being engaged in the game, like actually caring about outcomes and cheering and rooting, no, because I'm also tired. I don't want to see another image of Taylor Swift. I hope she just stays in Japan.
I ain't gonna lie. I do hope. I hope that the private jet breaks down. I do.
I also feel like the 49ers.
Yeah, I am hater.
Dawson.
Watch your man play.
The 49ers.
I didn't say I wanted to break down in the air.
Okay.
Right. You have to
watch your man play.
But I hate the fact that that particular team is now associated with a pop singer, Children of the Corn, face-ass woman who probably never even watched football a day in her life. And now her little fans are. And so now they're attributing victories. And it's one thing, okay, you see a celebrity in the field. That's all fine and dandy. But to go to her every time they do something is obnoxious. And now they're attributing I don't like it. That's part of the reason why it's 2 reasons why I really wanted Baltimore to win. But Baltimore did not show up. And let's just call them spade to spade.
Yeah, number one rushing offense and they didn't do
nothing. Yeah. So I wanted Baltimore to win because Lamar Jackson is a phenomenal. He deserved that shot.
He has
but
to
I
exercise
did not
some demons as well.
See anything Taylor or Swift.
Yeah.
That's it. Only Swift I wanted to see was,
Got it.
Yeah.
So let's do this. You already said you think that the Chiefs are going to win.
Yep.
Right? Who you think is going to win?
Who do I think is going to win? The Chiefs.
So do I. Who you think is going to win?
Chiefs.
Okay, clean sweep.
I think we're on a mission. Again. I think we're on a mission. Them going to Buffalo and them going to Baltimore.
I like San Francisco. I think the Chiefs just the better team.
Okay.
Buffalo. We're going to call Buffalo.
I don't care.
Buffalo.
And I'm going to say it, just fuck that Super Bowl. I'd rather watch Madden.
Brother, I'm not mad at you.
Uh-oh, somebody's got a secret mirror.
I got it.
What happened now?
I got it.
Well, to bring it to light. What we got shit in the chats. What's going on?
All I'm saying, that's what we got to do. Because this Super Bowl is so boring right now. I'm not excited.
I'm not. I'm not excited. Fuck him. I'm not excited for anything. I don't give a shit. I didn't give a shit about the half. Never have I ever. Since Prince and Michael Jackson, I've never given a shit about the damn halftime.
Not even Nipplegate.
Okay, then that I watched.
I bet you did.
It's the Super Bowl, and I'm not going to act like I'm not going to find some motivation to watch it.
Right.
I am. And my motivation for watching it is this.
His 45
no
dog parlay.
No. Okay, my second motivation for watching this is going to be seeing Patrick Mahomes cement his legacy.
That's fair. That is fair.
Any time that I can find reason for someone to be mentioned in the GOAT conversation other than Tom Brady, I am fucking for it.
Where'd he go?
Where did who go?
Tom Brady.
Who gives a fuck? I
Boy, this guy like hating here.
am completely fixated on the Kansas City Chiefs at this point winning back-to-back Super Bowls because that does something for Patrick Mahomes' legacy. That's the only thing that I'm interested in sport-wise.
So my uncle just had to let you know he's not an admirer of mine. He's just my uncle. That's who J. Jeff is.
No crush group here, buddy.
We're finna start a whole nother conversation. You know what?
We
Damn
ain't that
that.
type of family. We close.
Let's move on.
We ain't that close.
Y'all from
Let the
Kentucky?
Taylor Swift family like that. Let's move on.
Uncle Jeff's in the house.
That wasn't right. That wasn't right.
It
But
wasn't
I said it and I meant it.
Y'all from Tennessee?
Let's
No.
Let's move
Alabama,
on.
Alabama,
Let's move
Alabama,
on,
Arkansas,
children. Let's
Arkansas.
move on. All right. So outside of our Lions doing an amazing job this year,
Fair.
conversely speaking, our Detroit Pistons
Oh my God.
have
They're
done absolutely shit.
But they're winning now. Well, not now, like today now.
Too late. Well, they actually in the
So-
game today. They actually
well,
involved the game today.
Although it's been very sparse that you could talk about the Pistons and winning this season, they have over the past 2 weeks. Over the past 2 weeks, no, 3.
3.
They literally have won ever since trading for Danilo Gallinari and Mike Muscala. Not saying it is
Gallinari
a
don't even fucking
blockbuster
play.
trade, but it's a point of chronological fact, sir.
He don't play.
Wait a minute.
They have won every other game since that trade. Now, we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on this.
No.
Yeah,
We can't.
we're
We
gonna
can't.
spend enough time for
Can't.
everything they won.
Our sleeping pills got kicked in pretty soon.
We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on this.
We're gonna spend every
Wait,
second for every game that they won.
Who's
3.
who's did you guys got? What's his name?
Danilo
Gallinari?
Gallinari and Mike Muscala.
So is this like a dinner at Fishbones downtown?
Man, let me just do this damn segment so we can get through it. Just let me do it. Because y'all know, like I know, none of us really want to have this conversation at all.
Here's
So
the
let's
thing.
just get through it.
They should have kept losing so the Lions could keep winning. They already knew what the assignment was.
That-
They screwed us
is
twice.
That
They
is
knocked.
fair.
They broke.
That's the
They
assignment.
That is fair.
ended their
Just
streak
for the
against
record,
the Lions.
anybody,
If you're
there's
from
a
the
reason.
city,
If you want to know why the Lions lost the NFC Championship, it's because earlier that day,
Pistons
the
won.
Pistons beat
The number 1 team.
the number 1 team in the West, 120 to 104. Not only did they beat them, they beat the brakes off of them.
By 2 touchdowns.
Beat the Timberwolves?
They beat them by 16.
You gotta be
They beat
shitting me.
Timberwolves. You must be thinking go
No, OKC was number 1 by percentage points.
Timberwolves number 1. Stop that bullshit.
Not at the time.
No, at the time it was the Timberwolves. Now it's OKC, thanks to us.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, here's the question.
Bad
welcome,
boys.
Oklahoma.
Bad boys.
Nonetheless, here's the question. With pinpoint accuracy,
Oh, here we go.
what is the Pistons' record going to be at the end of the season?
They win 15 games.
You said what?
They win 15 games.
They win 15 games, which means they lose. Somebody do the math real quick.
A lot.
I didn't want to do the math, so I said they win 15 games.
15 minus 82, 67. 15 to 67. That's what you're saying.
I think the Raiders gonna be out of vinyl. But I'm gonna go less than the Lions. I'm gonna go 11. No, I can't do that. I'm gonna go 12. I'm gonna go 12 and 70.
12 and 70. TBD. They already got 5 wins, so you can't go less than that.
Okay, I was going to say, now, do they
Have a
have
good
to
night,
play
Jeff.
in their uniforms?
What the hell does that have to do
Because
with
I
it?
feel like they're supposed to earn the uniforms they play in. The way they
What you
play.
want them to play fucking naked?
I want them to play in white.
Now they
boots and
just
basketball
already
shorts.
accused your uncle of being your man.
Well,
Now, be careful how you go
That's
with
fair.
this.
That is fair. That is fair.
She is from Kentucky.
You know what? Joe Dark. Don't you start with me.
Yeah, you have no right to talk about anybody being from anywhere in the South. Just say.
Here's the thing.
Well, they do that type of stuff. down
I
the
like
South,
being
right?
the difficult one. They may turn around and stun you and win like 18 to 20 games.
18 to 20. Nail it down.
Yeah.
Nail it down.
Nailed it.
18, 19,
They're going
20.
to win 18.2 games.
TBD.
18
Drink
games.
you had there.
18 games. So what's that? 18 and y'all making me do math.
Yes, what's the square root of not winning?
18 and 64. All right.
You never know. We just know they ain't making it.
I know for
I
damn well
believe-
they're not gonna get the record.
No.
Shit.
They're not going to get the record, which is
they
why I
better
didn't
not.
ask a question like that. I'm going to say that they're going to go 20 and 62.
How many drinks you had tonight?
Just the one, but it was really strong.
Must have been. It must have been.
Wait.
did you-
20
wins?
20?
20 and 62.
Okay.
You got to be
So then,
doing.
Wait.
looked at me like I was crazy.
No, I just wanted you to nail it down.
Wait,
Give me a pinpoint
we're not
answer.
we're not talking about the Tigers.
No, because
You
we're
said
about
20?
to talk about the Tigers.
We're
I said
not
20.
talking about the Tigers.
I said what I said.
You got a lot of faith.
If y'all, why y'all sitting here talking
you-
shit?
you-
Hold on.
I got
Whoever gets closest, and I'm not gonna say without going over. Whoever gets closest,
I'm gonna go $1.
we all buy
I'm
drinks.
gonna go $1,
for the
Bob.
person who goes closest.
I'm gonna go
Y'all-
$1.
A shot for
No, you already said your number. Stop.
you said 12.
I'm gonna go $1, Bob.
You said that. Now the motherfucker is Bob Barker. America apparently
No, I said
TV
12.
franchise
I said
is
12.
paranoid schizophrenic
I said 12.
and
I said
Walter
12.
Cronkite and Bob Barker. You said 12, I said 20, 18, and you said 15.
My uncle said 12.
You
Okay,
said 20?
20,
Jesus Christ, do you have a fever?
20, 20,
That's
20.
the strongest beer I've seen in my life.
20. It was pretty good.
Motherfucker.
It was pretty good.
Shit.
So,
Nah,
so
20.
what you're hoping for is like a
Damn.
4-game win streak somewhere in the season.
Somewhere it's gonna happen.
Somewhere, yeah.
All right. Last one, well, no, not last but not least, but very briefly, let's touch on these two because I know don't nobody give a fuck. In fact, y'all could take a break.
Oh,
I just want to talk the franchise real
I give a
quick.
fuck with them up.
did we just get dismissed?
I guess so.
Cool.
The Detroit Tigers.
Tigers. Yeah.
Like I thought.
Let's go light some shots, girl.
Well, opening day
Go get some shots.
is the 5th, so I'll be downtown.
Good job. And
Really?
you might be seeing this guy.
Maybe
playing
we should be
second
downtown.
base.
Maybe we should be downtown that day.
Cole Keefe, who has yet to play
What kind of Cole?
in the major. Just
Cole
listen.
Keefe. He's an athlete.
Cole Keefe hasn't played
Motherfucker need to be arrested. Cole
all game. And they signed him for
WWE
6
signed
years,
that motherfucker.
28
$28
million.
million.
Cole Keefe.
With an option
With an option that takes it up
to
to 90,
$82 million.
Oh,
82
yeah.
million.
$82 million.
How old is this guy?
Cole Keefe, early 20s.
Okay.
Okay.
Early 20s.
Look at the piss, man.
Is he ready?
God damn, they play.
Do you think he's really ready?
Me personally, yes, I do believe he's ready. Everywhere he's gone, he excelled. This contract he has got now, it may not be the dollar amount, but it's not.
It's really not a big contract.
It's not. It's never been. It's not like it's never been done before. They've done it with like a lot popular more players like Trout
Okay.
because they knew about Trout. So they said, listen, we're gonna give him a big old deal before he gets up here right now because we know he's gonna be the show.
But
Cole-
giving them
Cole
the deal
Keith-
means
Cole-
he
Cole-
has to
yeah.
play.
Cole Keith. Oh, Cole Keith's he's your starting second baseman, no matter what. But Cole Keith, wherever he's gone, every level of baseball where he has gone, he's exceeded every expectation. So, I think if Riley Green comes back healthy, which all signs point that he's going to be there, with Cole Keith coming up, with
Torkelson at
Torque
first.
Bomb, our Torque Bomb, he had
Mhm.
30. I'm hoping for 40 next year for Torque Bomb.
Okay.
And we got Justin Merloy. I think he's going to come up here and maybe put a little offense in. And
game.
I mean, I really think
We got
this is
breaking
something
news.
that we're not used to the Tigers doing this.
Gotta
So
know
it might
you
have
playing.
thrown us off. But you know, I think this is like Scott doing his thing. He's like, going, you know what? I see something
All right.
here.
So, Yeah, that's all we're gonna do because I'm pretty damn sure we just put half the audience to sleep.
Wait a minute, we just fucking talked 10 minutes about the Pistons being fucking 14 and 80.
And we about,
But
and
the
we about
Tigers
to
ain't
talk some
playing
more.
right now, so nobody
They
want to hear
actually
about
tied
it.
the game.
But
Hey,
what we
breaking
are
news.
going hold on. What we are going to do
Just breaking
is
news.
we have what breaking news.
Got it.
Do we? We have breaking
You
news?
interrupted the show to say that shit.
The man's playing, man.
Moving on.
We got breaking news.
Let's just do this real quick and then get the hell up out of here.
Let me check my FanDuel.
Last but not least, on the sheet today is college basketball because, well, in a couple of weeks,
March Madness.
football season is going to be done.
Yes.
Nobody is really going to give a damn about the baseball season, but me and franchise.
Until it starts.
And yeah.
So we have college basketball.
We got the UFL.
leading up to.
College
Shut your mouth. Leading
We
up
got the
to
Is it
UFL.
March yet?
leading up to March Madness,
Uh-huh.
we have NCAA basketball. And last night, Michigan Wolverines played MSU Spartans, and the Spartans beat their ass. 81-62. Now, this is a midseason game. That really doesn't mean anything.
Right.
But the U of M basketball program,
Has
unlike their football
not,
program,
has not
is
risen to expectation.
spiraling.
Yeah. And the fact that Jawan Howard is their coach is
How long before he gets fired?
this
Does he
season.
make it through the season?
He will make it through the season, but if they
Well,
don't turn it around, he ain't making it next season.
Well, you got to give him a break, man. He had a heart problem earlier. But anyway,
Okay, then
I don't
maybe
think-
they'll allow him to step down.
I don't think, first of all, I don't think neither one of them making a fucking tournament. It don't fucking matter.
Michigan State's going to make the tournament.
Ain't making
Michigan is not.
Michigan ain't state ain't making anything.
Well, if I was a Michigan fan,
This guy.
you know,
Bet.
if I was a Michigan fan,
Bet.
no, fucking no. I would, John. It was a cute story the first couple years that he came in town.
Right.
Now he's proven that, like, I think John Howard lost interest in Michigan basketball. You know, I think the whole thing is like a good debacle.
Fair.
Michigan State, not because I hate Michigan State, but I think they're more of a debacle because what the reputation is for Michigan State. Because everybody expects Michigan State to be top 20 at least every single year.
But they're doing the same thing that they've been doing the past few seasons. They muddle around, make the playoffs, the March Madness, and then make a run.
Yeah,
That's what they do.
Jawan Howard, to me, I would not be surprised. A, he's done at the end of the season, or B, he's let go before the season ends. But they might not let him go because, like, what's the point? Who else are you going to bring in?
I think that they're going to let him walk away with the whole medical shit that he has going on.
I got an idea.
They already have the coach on staff, Phil Martelli, because basically he's been the one that's been coaching.
I know, but it's the same though.
Anyway.
Do you want another guy that's Phil Martelli's gonna be 80 years old here pretty soon? Do you
He
really
is
want
old as
that?
hell. He is old as shit.
But I like the idea, like we take Juwan Howard, and we bring in the rest of the Fab Four. You know, we put him on like a little like you know, like a little
no, that's not happening.
like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Put him inside the chain, and just walk him out. Jimmy King, Juwan Howard, Chris Webber, and Jalen Rose. Just walk them out.
Fat man in a little coat, huh?
Fat man loco.
Never watched Game of Thrones. Don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
That's not even Game of Thrones.
What the hell is that?
That was Saturday Night Live talking about Fat Man in a little coat. Chris
Yeah, I
Farley,
didn't
rest in
watch
peace.
that episode either.
Fat man.
watch it.
Nonetheless,
Okay.
No, I said he's out. He's got to be out.
I don't think they're gonna fire him. He gonna be there.
No, they have to because this
no, he's not making it.
This
next
program
I think he is.
has gone from John Beeline, and I think the only thing like Juwan Howard did was benefit from John Beeline's
Perhaps.
recruits. That's it. And then once he got to Juwan Howard trying to bring his own people in, went downhill.
Fair enough.
Gotcha.
If they fire him, it won't be till after next season.
Yeah, his best recruit was his
He'll
son.
be there next year.
His best recruit was his son.
I don't even know if that's the case. Anyway, America.
It said, anyway.
That is
America.
That was a good
sports.
recruit. Shit.
That is sports
That motherfucker
in
better
layman's
play.
terms, and I know that nobody gives a fuck about Michigan basketball, so we just gonna end the show. Look, I'm sure you heard something idiotic said by one of these fans, namely,
These
Namely
guys over
so-so.
there.
But you just
What a moron. Oh. You know what I'm saying? So say all the dumb shit.
Probably the guy
Go
like
ahead and
started a kitchen fire before he got here.
No,
nonetheless,
So a hater on me, you know, because I say all the good stuff.
you have no standing to talk about hateration.
Yeah, he a hater because I say all the good stuff.
I'm sure you heard something really stupid. Let us know about it. You can catch us on Facebook at Sports in Layman's Terms. You can catch us on X, Twitter, whatever the fuck they call it, at Lay Terms Sports. Hell, you can even email us at laymanstermsports@gmail. And of course, you can find us here every Wednesday, 8 p.m. at Snooker's Pool and Pub. Also on YouTube, Sports in Layman's Terms. On behalf of myself, Willie Soso, Stevie Franchise, TBD, and Whip, Work in Progress, this has been Sports in Layman's Terms.
We're trying to figure it out.
good night, everybody.
Trying to make it simple.